Hi, I'm Jerry Calloway. I'm an internal medicine specialist and addiction medicine specialist. I was asked about how to deal with a drug addict living at home. There isn't anything that I know of tougher. It's the only disease I know of that doesn't just affect the people that have it, but our statistics suggest that it affects at least 3 people for every alcoholic or addict. The long-term studies were done on the effects of the family, and they had a dramatic increase in other diseases and symptoms in a 5-year study. Family members ended up with depression, they ended up with migraines, irritable bowel syndromes, or recurring medical illnesses, because stress is cumulative. What I suggest to families before I even suggest treating the addict is to treat them. And there are support systems. There are therapists that are knowledgeable about this. And you have to be selective. It's not every therapist. There are 12-step programs that are free, Al-Anon and Nar-Anon, and they're excellent. You need to find a meeting where there's laughter and hope. That's how you know you're in a good meeting, not where people are complaining about a family member. What was interesting is I spent an entire weekend, probably one of the most boring weekends of my life, looking at the 600 outcome studies in the literature, comparing inpatient programs and outpatient and social model and blue collar and white collar. The most dramatic statistic of all that came out of the studies that I saw was that there was a 4-fold increase, 400% greater likelihood that an addict or alcoholic would be sober if they had a family member get into Al-Anon or Nar-Anon. Unfortunately, getting into Al-Anon or Nar-Anon isn't going to a couple of meetings. There's an amusing expression in Al-Anon. Thinking that you're in Al-Anon by going to meetings is like thinking you're in a car because you're standing in a garage. Finding a sponsor and having someone teach you how the 12 steps fit the stresses in your life will give you the tools to deal with a family member that has this addictive disease and really enhance their chances of recovery.